Good morning, everybody. It's 10:02 and I'm up and I am getting ready to do a quick meal prep. I need my watch and get to the gym. I have a few programs that I hope I'm not making you guys dizzy, but I have a few programs I have to do for a few clients today. So good morning. How many of you are at work? I wonder how many of you are still recuperating from, hey Marcy, how many of you are still recuperating from the storm, if it affected your area? I know I get a lot of viewers from Florida, and I don't think anyone was affected in New York. Hi, UK, in the UK. I need my watch, so at work. I'm at work too. I work from home. And next week I'll be at CCS. I teach web design classes and everything. My voice sounds raspy. You joined the gym. Yes, today is Wednesday, so it's hump day, so that means I'm gonna be doing some lower body exercises. Okay, place is in South Carolina. My mom stays in North Carolina, so I don't think, well, she didn't have any problems other than the weather, but yeah. Look at this. Say hi. Hi. Say hi. And that's my niece. Oh, trying coconut oil with omega-3s. Yeah, that's my niece. Put it in there, girl. She's not camera shy. She's just like the rest of the family. You know it. It's very smart. So I'm hungry. Yeah, go. Here, look. It's my fault I did your hair like that. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be reading. Yes. Pulling everything out of the refrigerator. Because you guys know this is about to be a meal prep. Gotta be able to see what's going on. There we go. So, if you guys ain't got any questions, I'm about to meal prep. Those of you that know so far from the last video, I went lacto-ovo, I think that's it. I think it's lacto-ovo. Blocking people. You guys know how I am. I don't have time for all that. So I went lacto-ovo, or ovo. Is that the correct thing? Good morning, Camille. The only protein that I have trolls. The only protein that I eat right now is eggs. That's it. So good morning. If I see it, I'm blocking it. I don't have time for this. It's public because I know there are a lot of people that are still finding me. Not that there's a lot of, I guess, African American women that are doing this. So I'm kind of putting myself out there. So I still have to be careful, but doing it public, I can't do it well, I can do it unlisted, but that would make it hard for some of you guys to watch and follow me. So that is what I have to do. You do eggs and shrimp, Cassandra. Okay, so me, I can't do shrimp. I have a totally different allergic reaction. I hadn't eaten shrimp in so long that once I did, I get the itchiness, and if I eat too much of it, I'll start to get hives or break out like immediately. But I start sneezing like crazy. I don't understand it. It's really weird. So if you've seen the last video, I kind of showed you guys some little tricks that I do to do quick meal preps. So the first meal that I have now is protein shake. So just eggs and whey protein powder is all I'm doing for protein. Everything else is pretty much what it should be, fruits and vegetables. So I hope I'm not making you guys dizzy, because I need to meal prep now while I have the time, and pretty good at multitasking. So I need to do it now because I got a busy day. Getting some clients and heads up and make sure they're okay. So I pull everything out the refrigerator so I know what I'm using. And I prep my meals for the day, daily. I no longer prep my meals. There's my other brother. You see him? He's so ghetto. He's so ghetto. He's helping me out. So, you guys don't know I have 4 brothers. He's the youngest, well, one of the youngest. I have 3 younger brothers. You guys know Kevin. Kevin stays in Florida. He's fine. I think they got their power back on, but it didn't go as bad as they thought it would. But he's in Orlando, Florida. So, yeah, he's fine. And then there's Marcus, which you just see. And then there's Jacob, which he's in really old videos, because me and Jacob used to work out together a lot before me and Kevin did. So Jacob was like in my first set of weight loss videos when I was first getting into weight training. He was already doing it, and so was Kevin. And then I have an older brother. His name is Andre, and you've probably seen him and Kevin in my beauty video or my beauty channels. So I have 4 brothers. I'm the only girl. I'm the second oldest, and despite those of you who know what my personal situation is, I won't explain too much in depth, but my brother is here to help me out. So like he said, he's going to cut the grass. I don't have to worry about the yard or anything with the house. So that's a good thing. So she called him only girl, yes. Only girl, the only problem to being an only girl is you can be spoiled and overprotected at the same time. It's weird. So I don't even know how to say it. I can't even say it. What is it quadruple overprotection? Oh my goodness, 6 brothers and no sisters, and you're the youngest. I feel sorry for you. I don't. There's a lot of protection, especially when you got brothers and they're good men. So that's a good thing. So, oh, I was supposed to show you guys this. So pulling out everything. So I got eggs, my fruit together, tomatoes, avocado here. This is what I get from Myers. So you can either buy avocado or you can get the guacamole. I know everybody doesn't like guacamole, or everybody doesn't even like avocados. So you don't have to have it, but it's good. There's other forms of fats out there. Good morning, good morning. And if you are on here, someone told me that Ezekiel bread, you love avocado, April, is supposed to be frozen. So I took it out so that I could be able to prep for today, because I like to prep a lot of easy sandwiches to take with me, because I'm usually on the road a lot, driving. You know, I have to drive almost an hour sometimes to work. So I did not know that Ezekiel bread was in the freezer section of most grocery stores. My first run-in with Trader Joe's, it wasn't in the freezer section. It was with all of the other bread. So Cassandra hates avocados. So please tell me, like, yes or no, is this supposed to stay frozen and then you take it out only when needed, or what? Because everywhere else is in the freezer section but Trader Joe's. So I didn't know that. I cut up my cucumbers and slice up my tomatoes. That's how I make my sandwiches. Okay, some in the refrigerator and some in the freezer. Yeah, I want it to last longer. Okay, that's how it works. You know what, that was an old school thing my parents used to do. My great grandmother used to do with white bread. She would put bread in the freezer, in the big freezer. It got molded with it. Okay, so yeah, I took it out last night just so I could be able to make my sandwich for today. So that means I'm going to take out 4 slices because I'm going to make sure I have some ready for tomorrow. I'll work it out. So I hope this doesn't take me too long, but it seems like I'm going to be quite quiet for a minute because I got to get this meal prep done. So if you guys got questions, ask away. Alright, I can put this in the freezer. I used to think it'd make it soggy. Yeah, I don't eat white bread anymore, so I don't know. No, reason why I have 4, because that's a good question. Somebody, do I have 4 slices of bread daily? No, I don't. I just started having Ezekiel bread. Reason why? Because I can't eat oatmeal because it affects my hair, my hairline. You guys need to start paying attention to what you're putting in your bodies, how it affects your body. Not just your body, but your hair, armpits, whatever. How does it affect even your gyno health, your reproductive system health? You need to pay attention to how food affects your body. Food is for everybody, but not the same foods is for everybody. I don't know if that made any sense of what I just said, but not everything is for everybody. I can't eat oatmeal. Oatmeal is a problem for me because it makes me break out differently. So I can't have it. So that's what it does for me. But I just got into Ezekiel bread because I was looking for some other form of starchy carb besides potatoes. There's white potatoes, there's sweet potatoes. You know, the only potatoes I'm really eating are sweet potatoes, and those are only real carbs that I pay attention to, along with quinoa. But I don't have quinoa that often. Yeah, look back and see what you need to adjust. But I only have 1 sandwich. It only takes 2 slices to make 1 sandwich. So I have 1 sandwich a day, or every other day. Usually my sandwiches are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays because those are my training days. And by the way, I'm a pound down already, so it's frustrating. But I need to lower my body fat percentage because I'm about to start building a little bit more muscle. Because of how the weather and everything is going with Orlando, Florida, and everything, I think I'm just going to focus on my training and building more mature muscle for a competition for next year, doing WBFF and maybe NPC. I know I'm doing WBFF again, but this September, I think the end of this September, is bodybuilding.com. They may be doing a spokesmodel search, so I'm going to try and do that anyway because I am starting to lose more weight. And my body is shaping to the way that I want it to look, but it's all diet. It's all diet. The training, my training style and everything is not what you think it is. I'm not in the gym every day. Do I do coaches for shows? I prefer not to. because that takes a certain headspace. If you've already done a show before, I'm gonna be honest, you really don't need a coach. But if you do need the help and the support with it, yeah, I'm willing to do it. But I coach for health. I coach for health. There are a lot of people who they just need help just feeling good about themselves. That's more of the type of coach that I am. I'm not a coach for shows. Not yet anyway, because my ultimate goal is to coach for the transformation division, which is a little bit different. The transformation division in WBFF, you guys see videos of me in that. That was my first competition. I love that division mainly because the requirements are different. It's all about your story, it's all about your journey, and it's all about how much weight you lost. Nothing else. You don't have to really deplete yourself and do all of this crazy stuff, and it's really about the transformation. So I know that's more so what I would coach for, and that kind of show I would do for. So if you're interested in doing that kind of show and you want to know more information on that and you want me to coach you for it, it's the same as me. What I do now is coaching you for health. So changing eating habits, learning better training methods and cardio styles, understanding life skill habits, and just overall quality of life for right now in this system. So I'm peeling potatoes because I'm multitasking like crazy right now. So that's done. So I'm going to make this dish. So sandwich. So as I mentioned, I only have 2 slices every other day or every day, if anything. The other one is out because I'm going to put it in a sandwich bag because I'm going to have it for tomorrow. I prep daily. I don't prep for the full week. So at least it's ready for tomorrow. So I think I'm doing back tomorrow. Today I'm doing glutes and legs at the gym. Yes, I'm going to record it. I'm going to record it. So sandwich is ready. What's going on? Is it working? Gotta move my car. So let that. All right, cool. Let me make my smoothie. So yeah, you see this banana. I still have these. So this is what I do. I take a bunch of bananas, make sure they're ripe pretty good, and then I put them on a plate and then I cut them up. So this is what I do. I usually don't eat the whole banana. I only eat half of it. So here's the cup. Probably about half this banana. Well, close to half. I'll put the rest in the bag. Awesome thing you've noticed. I am simple. Simple is better. Because if you're like me, where you do a lot in life, the simpler things are, the faster they can get done. So this coming video, I'm supposed to be finishing up. I'm supposed to finish recording it and editing it today. I'm going to be talking about how you can plan your life. I'll show you how I schedule my life out, because I know you guys look at me and say, how in the world does she have time for all of this stuff? Well, we all have the same 24 hours in a day, and there are just some stuff I'm just not going to do. I don't have time for it. So if I don't have time for it, I won't do it. But the important things I do, and I prioritize what I have to do and then things that I need to do, if that makes sense. There's things you need to do, but then there are other things that you just can't avoid. You have to do them, and there's nothing you can do about it other than just give in to it, because it's probably necessary for your life. So I'm surprised that I'm so hungry. I usually don't eat till 12. So bananas, PB Fit. You can use regular peanut butter. You can use almond butter. I like PB Fit because it's really good for banana smoothies, so that's what I use. I'm not all that like big on calculations now because I've gotten so used to making my own food without a food scale. So your hands are a good indicator. I do travel a lot. I mentioned earlier that I have to drive almost an hour to work. So I prep my meals. If I go out of town, which I have recently, I've been groomed, well, not recently, but when I was in Orlando, Florida, I'm groomed to go to the grocery store and meal prep my food. I don't like going to restaurants. I do, but I just don't, because that's just me. If you are a traveler and you are out with family or out with anybody and you want to eat out, I guess that's what we would say, eat at a restaurant, pick whole foods. Avoid the fried stuff. Just deal with like good salmon, good vegetables, steamed vegetables. Go for a salad. Do that. The best way to start losing body fat is diet. I'm consistent, so if you ask me that question, I'm gonna tell you diet. If you don't fix your diet, you're not gonna lose no weight. You just not. Okay, I'd rather use this water then. Got like 3 big old gallon jugs of water and I'm trying to pick the colors, like 3 colors in there. So you want to lose body fat? Change your diet. If you travel a lot, you got 2 options. Prep your meals and eat them, or wherever you get to or wherever the destination is, go to a grocery store, get things that are easy and simple and prep them. Or if you go to restaurants, stick with salads, like chicken salads, or just a full leafy green salad. There's things like rice, potatoes. Think about the foods that you should be eating. All of that other stuff with all that extra cheese and all this marinated stuff and all that stuff is not necessarily good for you, but that doesn't mean you can't enjoy it either. If you want to eat it, but if that's going to be what you're going to eat for the whole week that you're out or traveling or on vacation, just expect to gain some weight. Just expect to gain some weight. And more than likely, it's going to be water weight. Don't think it's fat. Don't think you're gaining fat unless you're eating 3,500 calories over what you should be eating at maintenance level. So say, for example, maintenance daily is 1,800 calories. Try eating 1,800 calories and 3,500 of it more over in a day. You can do that in a week, but be very careful. All right, that's done. Oh, it looks so good. I do like to eat the same things too. The only switching up I do is with vegetables and protein when I was eating it. Your diets should consist of healthy protein, carbohydrates, and vegetables. Vegetables are carbohydrates too, but they're fibrous carbs. So if you are a meat eater, you need to have some form of protein in your diet. Oh, inflammation. Yeah, you need to have some form of protein. You have to have a balanced diet. Eating anything outside of those 3 macronutrients is, well, I failed to mention fats. Fats like avocado, olive oil, nuts, those good things. Okay, so there was 2 questions that I just noticed. Inflammation and saggy skin. So give me a second. You need to have proteins, fats, carbohydrates. Diet. Start with that first. Eliminate stuff that do not fit in that category as good. If you don't know what that means or how to do that, go to my website and I will coach you on that. It's 6 weeks and I will coach you on it and how it works for you personally based on any particular health issues or no health issues, just based on your lifestyle and all of that. I do that for you. So now, inflammation. Drink enough water, and there's turmeric, fish oil, and sometimes evening primrose. Evening primrose is a supplement that's usually used for people who deal with PMS issues, endometriosis, fibroids, may have had hysterectomy, deal with any kind of like hot flashes and stuff like that. Evening primrose is really good. It's natural. It comes in peel and oil form, so you can try that. But for inflammation, it's usually turmeric that helps, fish oil that helps. You need to drink more water, and you also need to pay attention to the sodium in your diet or what's going on with your diet that's causing you inflammation. So usually a unclean diet causes inflammation. What you're putting in your body is reacting to what you're putting in your body. So really pay attention to what you're putting in your body. What are you eating? Start writing out what you eat, or take pictures. I make my clients take pictures and send them to me. It makes it easier for me to see what I can tweak and change around to get the progress a little bit faster. So I don't deprive you. I'm not expecting for you to deprive yourself either. You know, you may not completely follow my plan to the T, but you do understand the basics where you're like, okay, now I can kind of pull in a little bit of stuff here and there if I want to. And then if I notice that you're progressing, I know what can get it faster because I've seen your pictures, I've seen your food, I see what you eat daily. And I'm paying attention. Trust me, I'm paying very close attention. And then that's why I also make you take pictures too, because pictures never lie. The scale can lie to you, but the pictures, they don't lie. So when I see progress, then I can pay attention to your diet and show you or help you figure out what you might want to pull out just to get it a little bit faster. And then we can probably pull those elements back in from time to time. So if you are dealing with any form of inflammation and you're trying to lose weight, please take pictures or write it down and monitor what you're putting in your body. It is so much easier to just eat the same things every day. I mean, nobody likes that. Everybody wants variety. I understand that. But the truth is, if you're not eating healthy, trust me, you're not eating variety. You're eating crap. That's what you're doing. And the same crap every day. You probably get the same number 2 or whatever it is that you go and get from the same place all the time. So you don't need variety. You need consistency. So once you get good at eating the same stuff all the time, you understand those 3 major macronutrients. You should be getting your micronutrients through your vegetables and through your supplements like, you know, fish oils, multivitamins. You do need multivitamins. Please consume multivitamins, because the way our food is prepared, we're kind of micronutrient deficient. But stick with the same stuff. Once you get good at it, then you can start to kind of switch them for other things. Like, okay, I don't want spinach, I want broccoli this time. Or I don't want broccoli, I want Brussels sprouts. It's still whole foods. It's still a clean diet. And be very careful at how you cook things. You don't have to fry, bake, saute. I don't know, put it in the microwave if it's quicker. But frying it, if you like to fry in good fats, coconut oil, olive oil, preferably coconut oil. But not everybody likes coconut oil. But you don't like it because you never really trained your body to like it. I'll say that. You never trained your taste buds to like it. And it doesn't have any chemicals to make you feel addicted to it anyway, like most foods are nowadays. So that's just something you have to deal with. Now, loose skin. your face. Because we get older. Wait, let me see. I know in my family we usually had this like really weird chin thing going on. Grass-fed butter is good. I don't really care for margarine. I don't eat butter a lot anyway. Actually, I don't eat butter at all. But grass-fed butter is pretty darn good. The last time I've had it was with my coffee. But collagen is what you need. If you, and you guys can help me out with this one too, because I'm looking for a new skincare. I use Aveeno. I understand the reason why my skin is better, because I used to break out a lot on my face. I do have makeup on just to even my skin tone out, but I used to break out a lot, and I understand why my skin is better now and it's more even, because of what and how I eat and how my diet is. Again, what you're putting into your body. But to help with that, I know there are certain like skincare products that have certain things like retinol, or am I thinking the right thing? Retinol, collagen in it that helps to tighten the skin. There's collagen cream and there's collagen pills that you can take. Collagen. The collagen cream works pretty good on the face or all over the body. You can find it at Myers. You can find it on bodybuilder.com, I believe. You can find it on Amazon. Pill or cream form or both if you feel you need it. But loose skin is somewhat inevitable if you are losing a lot of weight. Okay? It's inevitable if you are losing a lot of weight. So that's something you're going to have to deal with. Do I think anything's wrong with skin surgery or tightening the skin or what, tummy tucks or whatever they do? No, I don't think anything's wrong with it. If you've gotten your body down to a certain size or weight and that's just frustrating to see saggy skin, just get it done. Get it removed. It's okay. It's for you. Who cares what anybody else thinks? But you guys look at me and like, she doesn't have loose skin. Yes, I do. It might not be as loose because 220 pounds on my body is not the same on other bodies. Some people are 220 pounds or more, but they have more, like I was just solid big. It's a big difference. So I was mostly inflamed. So losing all of that weight, even at a 34 body fat percentage, oh my God, I was at 34. What they call it, morbidly obese, whatever. Healthy now. At a body fat percentage that was high, but I was a solid big, so it's a little different. Collagen cream or any skincare that has collagen will help with not just your face but your body too. Okay, blocking. What do you call it, people who block? What do you call it? Am I a block troll or troll blocker?
They on the block list. Okay? Block, super block. I know your IP address.
No, you
I
don't.
find you.
See, overprotection. Okay, don't. This is very watery for a reason, because it tastes good to me right now. I don't want to eat a lot of solid food. My body is used to eating at 12 o'clock. It's 10:36 now. But when I woke up, I was very hungry. So I was like, well, this will do. Banana and peanut butter, and I did put protein powder in it. This is the protein powder that I use. I get it from my local supplement shop. I need to get some more. And hold on. These are freaking awesome. Quest Proteins. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't like chocolate protein powders, but they have the best chocolate protein powders. I don't like their vanilla. So it's almost still a lot in there, but I use this to make protein pancakes. But this, oh, awesome. Found it at Myers. That's why it's a smaller one. You can get it on bodybuilding.com. You guys know you can get everything on Amazon. So there are some good vegan protein powders. There's one that was sent to me. Kale Smooth Protein. I'm not very, I don't really like plant-based proteins because I just don't like the way they taste. Oh, this way. Can you see it? Can you read it? So, yeah, this is what I use. I'm looking at the questions, but this is another protein that I use. So, okay, cool. So, not all healthy food's going to agree with people, but this don't agree with me. I don't think it tastes all that good. I don't care for plant-based proteins. But there is one that one of my clients shared with me that I am going to try. So thank you, Marsha, for sending me that picture of that plant-based protein. There was also another one I think Karen gave me that I'm going to try. I just haven't gotten to it yet because I'm trying to finish up the protein that I already have. And then I'll start looking. But I do need to get some more of that one because it's my favorite. And I need protein because I weight train. So, alright. So, real quickly, I have a sandwich and 2 meals to prep. Which that'll take me 2 seconds. Look at all that hair on his head.
Hey, live.
I used to carry him around. They used to think he was my baby. Like, how am I having a baby at 12?
I'm grown now.
With a little mini me. Did you do the back too?
Nope, I'm doing that today too.
You sure? How's your car doing?
What?
Hey, Marcy. Marcy said hi.
Hey, Marcy.
She's cool, peeps. So, I know all my brothers are, they're attractive men. I don't. If you see my dad, yeah, if you see my dad, you'll see why. They all look just like daddy. Moving that out. Wait, you're gonna have to wait. I'm about to make this real quick.
You about to eat some oatmeal or something then.
Did you just make oatmeal for her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. I got pancake out. I'm tired of making them.
You don't like the peanut butter ones?
I ain't never tried it.
Oh, I know what I'm doing for the next live video. Say you funny. They all comedians. Not like for real, but they act like comedians.
I want a smoothie.
No,
you always man.
It's fruit in the banana chips, like banana, whatever. I did this one. This is what I usually put my sandwich in. So they about to watch me make this sandwich real quick. You probably gonna think it's nasty because I put hummus on my bread and it's raisin bread. I don't use
you put hummus.
Girl, it's good.
That sound nasty.
You know we part Arabic.
Hummus.
Wait, did I buy any more hummus? Dang, how much cheese is in here? This is the cheese I use. I don't like no other cheese.
Gouda.
That's how you pronounce it? Is it Gouda, guys?
Gouda.
Is that right?
Gouda.
Oh, yes. Hummus and so good. See, somebody just said you sound stupid thinking hummus is not good.
Man, just the word hummus sound nasty.
You know, Uncle Manny ate this.
Yeah, because he Arabic. He the closest to Arabic.
Well, he ain't got no choice. He is, Uncle Manny is Arabic. He in Dearborn. We should have him fix your car.
Is he you say he in Dearborn?
I think, yeah, he in Dearborn. Mama know where he is.
Mama say she didn't know where he was at.
She said she found her. Or maybe she thought she found her.
I only found Uncle Curtis.
Oh, that's who it is, Uncle Curtis. So, there we go. Look how quick this is going to be. I added with fruit. Get your diet together, guys. It's not hard. The only hard part is you got to retrain your taste buds away from all them chemicals they be putting in our food. Oh, these are baby spinach leaves.
See, if you like me, and you don't grow no pounds when you eat something, that's the good part.
She said, remember to buy more hummus for the next sandwich. I will.
I can eat this whole refrigerator and not gain 1 pound. And if I do, I gotta use the bathroom afterwards.
He's an ecto. He's a true ecto. Ectos tend to be tall, lanky. Yeah, he grow. Yes, he gotta grow pounds. Ectomorphs have a hard time building muscle and building fat, or getting fat. We'll just say that. Your model type women tend to be what we call ectomorphs. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Is this sun making it hard for you guys to see? Please tell me. Oh, that's better. Lighting. Got all this stuff here. I'm supposed to be done. Put that in there. This is so good. There was a place called Zingers that I went to in Ypsi or Ann Arbor, near my studio, near my job. And they had these veggie sandwiches, and they're so good. And I ended up opening it up, and this was all that was in it. And my friend and longtime, well, my boss and longtime friend, or should it be the other way around? She's my friend. She had me, she bought me one of those sandwiches, and they were just awesome. So this is simple. This is great for work. I have it with fruit. So that's done. Don't get too caught up on which fruit is better than any of it, because it doesn't matter. It's fruit. God made it for you. Eat it. Just eat it. There was also something that one of my clients had sent a picture on about potatoes. I think it was Marcy. About when you do some research, sometimes it's very interesting, the information that they bring up, science, the science behind everything. And yeah, they do. They make that's what it is. They make it so difficult because they want to put all of this science behind everything. And back then, I guess I remember people being, you know, nice and fit, and they weren't overweight or unhealthy, and they weren't counting calories. They weren't paying attention to the nutrition fact, because they were eating food, like real food. Vegetables, if they're eating meat, they're eating meat. If they're eating fruit, they're eating whatever fruit they feel comfortable eating, or they like, or they don't mind having. So just the science behind everything is so annoying. And this picture showed, and I've seen it before, but I kind of like brushed over it until she brought the picture back up, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is still out there. That saying that sweet potatoes are too high, I guess, in calories, too high in the amount of sugar and insulin in relation to starchy like white potatoes or any other form of potatoes. When out there it's being told that sweet potatoes are the best potatoes that you should have. They're slow digestive carbs. They're great for energy, and they don't spike your insulin or whatever. Well, at the end of the day, who cares? They're both from the ground. God made them for us to eat. Whichever one you want to eat it. I think that's the simplest way to look at it instead of getting into the full science of everything. The only reason why I'm doing so much into the science of it is just so I can help people understand how to look at it more simpler. That's the only reason why. It's the only reason why I love Dr. Berg, because he talks about the hormonal part of it. That science part, that part is way more important than the chemical aspect of food. Nope, it's kind of the same thing. But I read up on it and the stuff they say, what's better, what's not better, what's good. I love him. And learning from him and not only looking at it from a simpler way. And we just make eating healthy too hard. We make it too hard. So stop making it hard. Plan, meal prep. Weekly, every 3 days, or daily. Make time for it. You make time for everything else. Create a trigger. Just like when you wake up, you know you don't want to look crazy. You know you don't want to have bad breath, so what you do? You wash your face, brush your teeth, put your makeup on. Trigger, because the trigger is I don't want to look crazy. Hey, Tangela, I hope you're okay. All right, eggs, let's throw that away. Almost done, 2 meals to go. So my other 2 meals that I'm gonna make, my usual, my favorite, is eggs, spinach scramble, eggs and spinach scrambled with avocado. Yeah, we think too much about it. Yeah. So wait, it's already out. Yay, she's okay. Awesome. Eggs, spinach, tomatoes, avocado. I have that every day. It's nothing I love more than that meal. That meal is my favorite meal. It's even included in my prep. And then I'm gonna have some green beans and I think maybe 2 scrambled eggs, maybe 2. So I usually have 4 first, and then my last I have 2. That way I don't want to go over 6 eggs in a day. That's just me. I think you can eat more if you want to, if it doesn't bother your system, but for me, I just don't want to go over. I don't want to go over 6. That does not mean anything else. Don't take it somewhere else and be like, well, is that like a health thing? No, that's just me. That's just a personal thing. Please don't kill me. Did he put it over here? He cleaned the kitchen this morning. Any other questions? She's so cute. She's so cute. She get on my nerves. There it is. Last video, nice little cool trick. See these? I have a whole bunch of these because I was buying so many shakers. Your stomach is not used to eating good foods. So, ooh, matcha tea. Did I pronounce that correctly? Is it matcha? Matcha? I think I pronounced it right. Somebody just asked, what do I think about matcha tea? I just had some matcha tea ice cream from Halo Top. It's so good. Yes, okay, matcha. Funny. I'm trying to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. Oh, I'm about to eat this with that. Cool. And order order. I'm trying to put everything in order because I'm almost done. Getting ready to get out of here. If you like it, I love it. Green tea is green tea to me. Yeah. But green tea ain't for everybody, just like coffee ain't for everybody. So, hey. Hey, Cassie. Ew, good meal prep advice. I'm still not done because I still got one more meal prep advice to give you. Oh, I gotta stop moving around. I feel like I'm making y'all dizzy. So, here's another trick. Those are done. Cup. That. Top. Yeah. Old school way, we get a bowl, a fork, and start whipping it. Don't add eggs to your diet if you don't care for them. That's simple. If you don't care for them, don't eat them.
You like the Martha Stewart of fitness.
Shut up. Shut up.
You just be cooking up that other stuff in here.
So simple, guys. This is so simple. They all like that. Well, him and Jacob are the goofballs. My older brother and Kevin, they're like they businessmen. They real well, especially Kevin. Andre, he's just a big giant. He's the gentle giant, but don't mess with me or piss him off. Well, messing with me does piss him off. I know that seemed like a lot, don't it? So, opening the top. And you just rinse it out. Now, if you want to use it for your protein shakes, you can, or you could just buy a smaller one and use it just to do for your eggs, which is what I did. The funny thing about it, they sell shakers like this, and they also sell egg shakers is what they're called, which in my opinion is a waste of money because you probably already have protein shakers in your kitchen that you can use to do exactly what I just did. So it's totally simple to just use a regular shaker. Even if your shaker bottle is a big one, just use it. Where is my bigger one? I don't know where my bigger one is. So, okay. Did I mention this in the last video? I don't think I did. It's all sideways. So, I tend to try and put the eggs in as the pan is heating up because this is a wok that I use. Let's clean this one off. Sorry guys, I haven't left you. I'm still here. Oh, perfect. Tomatoes. I count to completion, which is the number 7. I don't know how that's completion for me, but it just seems that way. I think I'm at 7. I don't know. But, oh well, I'm done. One more. other eggs for my third meal and get it done. Trust me guys, it does not take me this long to meal prep. It really takes me about 30 minutes. But because I'm recording it and talking to you guys, this is a handful. Just throw it on in there. You can also have boiled eggs too, if that's what you prefer. Eggs are eggs. How you cook it doesn't matter. At this moment, it's the only thing that I'm eating as far as food protein, if that makes sense. And just gonna stick with this. It's obviously working for me right now. My idea is to go vegan or vegetarian, but I don't know. My body just, I don't know if my body will handle it. I've tried it before for a couple of weeks and it just, my body just kind of went haywire. My hormones, I can tell what was going on. And then for a while I had to think, well, maybe it's just in my head. Maybe I'm just making it seem that way because I'm so used to eating meat, but just don't want it anymore. It's expensive, that's really why. I spend all that money on the freaking meat. So if I do go back to meat, it'll probably be chicken first and then come right back off of it. So I don't know, it might actually be a phase for me right now, but I'm liking the phase. So these are done. I'm gonna move these over here because I put stuff in the refrigerator. Once I'm done with it, these are done. Move it over. Refrigerator. Is that Karen? I missed it. So I put 3 eggs in this one this time. So I'll do 7 because I need the protein because I'm doing legs today. So this one's done. So my next 2 meals here and here. So you guys can see. So green beans, what I do with my green beans while I'm cooking the eggs with it, so that's one of the meals. This one's done, so I'm gonna put it in here as best I can. These over here. I'll be back. Oh, this is gross. You see this? Thumbs this video up if you like me doing more question and answers while I'm meal prepping. That would definitely help out. Let me know if that's what you like. So handful of green beans while my eggs are cooking for that meal. What I do is I actually want to use real olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Put extra virgin olive oil in. I don't put a lot, just enough here. And my favorite seasoning. Can you see it? That lighting just makes me, driving me insane. So this is the seasoning that I use. I have 3 other ones, but this one's almost done, so I'm going to use it. But it's the McCormick. All of the McCormick seasonings I use. Most common one I use is the brown sugar bourbon. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And I use Weber honey garlic. I use this one. So you can find these at Kroger's, Myers, anywhere. So, but kind of sprinkle that on there. Just kind of move it around in there. And then I don't close it up, I just cover it, and then I put it in the microwave for about a minute or two. Eggs are about to be done. Yes, I'm over here, guys. Sorry. Oh, what documentary on Netflix you saw? Alright, that's done. So, back to this. Instead of eating lots of cheese, what I used to have is the Parmesan Romano. I'll have something like this over my eggs, or you know, these. Instead, now I do the nutritional yeast with pink Himalayan salt, so not much. And sprinkle a little bit of nutritional yeast. This is going to be my post-workout meal, so that's why it's like this. You can choose to have carbs, which for me it would be sweet potato, or guac, or both. Doesn't matter. And a spoonful is good enough. Weight too, good enough for me. And put this in the go back into the refrigerator pile. Nutritional yeast tastes like cheese, or buttery cheese. It tastes so good. Yes, it tastes so good. Portion control, use spoons and use your hands. I have a video on YouTube already about that. But nutritional yeast is freaking amazing. It tastes so good. It does, like, you can put it on popcorn, you can put it on anything you want, but it tastes like buttery cheese. I can't even explain it, but it's really good health wise. So try it. I got mine, as you can see, from my first video, or my first visit to Trader Joe's. And yes, I do put it on salads, and it's good for energy. Like on the back of it, it says something about B vitamins, including B12. So it's boost of nutritional intake, and it's really good for energy. So I don't know, this might be my before workout video, my before workout meal, but at least I got 3 meals done. So these are done. Oh, mac and cheese with nutritional yeast. Oh, I'm about to copy off of them. Thanks for saying something. So here's my other meal. And I love string beans, and I love sugar snap peas. I'll put this under, so here we are. Meal prep's done. I was trying to do it in an hour, guys. I think I've somewhat succeeded. I'm about 4 or 5 minutes over. So this was my, oh, it's separated. This was my first meal. I was having a banana peanut butter protein shake. So that's what I had. It's first meal. I'm about to go ahead and polish off the rest of this fruit. So this is meal 1. Then I have the rest of my meals. Like what order I'm gonna have them, I'm not sure. It may be this way, or it may be this way, or it doesn't matter, as long as I get them all in. That's what's important. So the whole thing with timing when it comes to when you should be eating carbs, should it be after workout, before workout, all that. Yes, that stuff does matter, but what I'm showing to you guys on video is just more so paying attention to just eating clean, just eating real foods. Eat foods that you can prepare or that you've seen prepared, or yeah, just, and make it taste good. Don't be afraid to use certain things. Look around and look at different seasonings and stuff, and look on Pinterest. You guys need, I know y'all are some Pinterest nuts out there. There's gotta be. Ooh, seaweed morel. Make your food taste good. It's okay to have salt. Sometimes on my vegetables or on my salad, if I don't want to use dressing, I've done a video on the liquid aminos. This is another way of getting in protein, because it has the it has 16 amino essential, well, it's 3 essential aminos, and then the other 13. So download Pinterest if you don't have it. There's so many meal plans, meal ideas, like this kind of stuff. I'll take a picture and post it on Pinterest. It gives people ideas. There's nothing wrong with sharing and learning from other people who share. So that's how I do it. Sometimes I'd have to look on not YouTube. I mean, I do look at YouTube. You guys already know who I watch. Dr. Berg and Gauge Girl, and there's Bricks Fitness. I like Christian Guzman just because he's very entertaining. Nikki Blackketter. Who are some other people that I kind of watch? Athlean XX for women and Athlean X for men, or something like that. Joe Cavalier, awesome, like athlete trainer. He teaches you to understand how the muscle works. It's more so like he does things on mobility and helping you understand how the muscle in your body works and how you can train it to build the muscle and give it strength. Love how he does things. Bricks Fitness, he's a African-American guy, I believe, that lives in the Bronx, in New York. I think he lives in New York. Awesome, phenomenal coach. He's a coach too. I love his videos. I love how he does things. There's some other ones that I was thinking in my head. Fitness Blender will always be my favorite. That couple, they're a married couple. They always do the videos. There's Millionaire Hoy. He's a black guy in Chicago who does HIIT training, and step by step. I mean, maybe one day I will do that, but I definitely Fitness Blender and Millionaire Hoy. Like phenomenal. 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes of high intensity at home training. He does some really awesome videos. I follow him when I can't get to the gym or whatever. I could just do his videos at home. It's just easy. But it's hard finding a lot of women of color that, yeah, H-O-Y, Millionaire Hoy, H-O-Y. Trust me, he's phenomenal. Him, Bricks Fitness. I'm just trying to find more women. It's so freaking hard. Other than Kayla Cupcakes. It's K-A-Y-L-A Cupcakes. She's in the middle of her weight loss journey, and she's been up and down in her weight loss journey, and I love her transparentness too. Yes, I do watch Carb Spice. I do watch her too. And how she juggles family life and health, and yeah. Dr. Phoenix. Who is Dr. Phoenix? Why does that sound familiar? Maybe, oh, Dr. Phoenix with the long, I think like lock hair. She's good. I like her videos because they're only like 2 or 3 minutes long, and she just pinpoints right to the question and answers it in the simplest way ever. So there's a lot of people you can find on YouTube that are really good at keeping health simple. But the only two that I think that takes it a little bit further into the science behind it and the hormonal balances of it is Dr. Eric Berg and Gauge Girl Training. Those are the two that I learned from. So Motivated to Be Fit. I have not seen that person, but I'm about to now. You guys, if you guys are watching other people, tell me. Motivated to be. I'm about to write that down. Because I'm trying to find them that, you know, that aren't being so extremely entertaining. I think I'm looking for people that are really like teaching. Stephanie Keto. Yes. Someone just mentioned that to me. One of my pole clients. Yeah, Gauge Girl. You mean very heavy as far as her information? Yeah, it is very heavy. Or are you talking about how she's gained weight because she's more concerned about health? Oh yeah, she's a bit much. Yeah, she is, but I love how she explains it. And it's because I understand she's speaking from her background. It's in science, food science. So yeah, she does sound heavy, but I get what she's saying. I'm an educator, so I'm speaking from as an educator mind frame, and I speak as an educator who has taught ages K-12 to senior citizens. So I speak simple because we're humans, and simple is just easier. It's just easier to just do it simple, but I understand it because I have to do research anyway. Okay, I just put her name down. She is an encyclopedia on fitness. Thank you. I try to be more relatable. Trust me, I pray before I get on this thing. Helping people makes me happy. And some of you know that scripture is more happiness in giving than there is in receiving. You guys have no idea how true that feeling is. It is way more happy to help other people see it. Just simple. Just simple. Yes, this takes the weight off. So start getting yourself into simplicity with your food. Start there first. I know walking, I've mentioned this in other videos, walking is good for you. I know there's some of you who have already gotten into the weight training and all of that stuff. Keep it simple. Don't overdo it. Today, I'm going to tell you right now, because I'm getting older, not that I'm getting that old, but I'm starting to have knee issues, and I know it just comes with age. So some people have knee issues because of injuries or fractures or anything like that. So I don't know if I will be doing squats anymore, which is why I never decided to go to powerlifting like I noticed that most bodybuilding women go into after they've done a few shows. They go into powerlifting. And although I can deadlift 250, I can squat about 200. I can't do 250 at squats yet because I love my knees. You think walking's for punks until you use it. Yes, collagen powder helps with knees, and also with turmeric too. But I'm sorry guys, you can't get past old age. You can make life easier on you by eating right and doing some form of exercise and keeping your body active, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to feel ailments and pains and everything. We're imperfect, so old age is what we're dealing with right now. So I'm not doing squats. No more squats for me. I don't care. So I'll be doing other forms of exercise today, and that's pretty much a wrap, because today is lower body. So yes, I'm going to record it, and yes, you guys are going to see the video Monday. You had, oh, yay, breast cancer survivor. Yes, when I started being pescatarian, I noticed the weight was coming down. And it was more because I was doing keto. When I mean keto, meaning my carbs were low to no carbs. If you like lunges, I prefer reverse lunges instead of forward lunges. Or what do they call them? Static or stationary lunges, where you're just in that lunge position and you're going up and down. It works. It isolates one leg at a time and one glute at a time. So those are kind of like double movements. Walking, yeah, somebody asked about walking lunges. Walking lunges are just reverse. I don't like walking lunges anymore. If I do walking lunges, I will not add weight to them, meaning I won't have dumbbells or anything on my back or anything like that. I will just do standard body weight lunges, walking lunges. Yeah, don't do it, powerlifting. That's how yeah, I don't want to do powerlifting, and I think it's a really cool sport. Somebody asked, what is keto again? It's pretty much moderate protein, high in fats, low in carbohydrates. And when I mean low in carbs, I mean low in potatoes, sweet potatoes, quinoa, oatmeal, pretty much none of those good stuff. Everything else that is not food, you know, if it's manufactured, it's a carb. It's considered a carb. If you look on your nutrition facts, you'll notice that they're higher in carbohydrates per gram than they are in anything else. So manufactured foods are carbs. They're not good for you. All carbs aren't created equal. Yeah, powerlifting it's about lifting heavy, but I can't even give you much information on powerlifting because, like I just said, I'm not even interested in doing it. I'm not interested in doing it. I don't know what's too much or how it goes, but I'm not interested in it. So I can't give you any answer. I haven't done much. That's awesome. All right, so I got to put this food up. My meals are prepped. They're done. I'm going to get off here because I have to catch up with some of my clients. Yeah, quinoa, sweet potato. Same here. Fruits. Fruits are carbs too. You know, fruits and vegetables, the foods that God made for our bodies are carbs. They're good. Oh, you guys are watching on your TV, so that means you either have Chromecast or an Xbox. Speaking of an Xbox, I think I'm going to buy me an Xbox now, just so I could do this kind of stuff. I have a Fire Stick, a broken into, I guess that's what you call it. I don't have cable, I just have internet, because I don't watch TV. I'm just getting into Game of Thrones. That just lets you know. Smart TV. Oh, wait, I have a smart TV. That is a smart TV, but I forgot I had it. I love the Fire Stick, so thumbs up to the person who said they love Fire Stick. I do too, because I can control what I watch without commercials. Clean, done. Game of Thrones, I'm just getting into it. It's a little violent for me, but I can appreciate certain storylines when, you know, I'm looking at certain entertainment, so I can appreciate that part of it. But that's the only thing about it, is a bit violent. Huh? Oh, I'm missing everything. You see my, oh, you can't see my, it's not, I don't have a lot of stuff in here on purpose. Only what we need to eat, so. And the little mama in there. Oh, okay, I'm gonna come to London one day, Patrice. I will. If I come to London, you guys know I was invited to London. It was in August. It was just last month, but because of me dealing with marital issues, that didn't happen, which I was okay with because which I was okay with that because I really wasn't planning on doing it anyway. I wanted to go into the next division, which is the Diva Fitness model. That's what I want to do. So that's what I'm going to do. So when my body's ready, which it probably is anyway. Yes, I'm coming to Miami first. Even if I don't compete in Miami, the WBFF is supposed to be in Miami this year. It's November 13th, I believe. Even if I'm not in the competition, I'm probably just going to be going just to be there to see the show. So I'll be there with my brother. When I go to Miami, more than likely, I'm going to have a meet and greet or something like that. I also have plans to be in Chicago next year, and I also have plans to be in New York. So I want to do a little bit more traveling. I just do. Let's see if I can do this. I got a year to pretty much get myself together more spiritually and more clearly, you know, as a person, and then we'll see what happens from there if I decide I want to remarry. Oh yeah, Ohio. So I was supposed to be in Ohio on the 23rd, but I have to work. But Ohio is close. I will do that, Patrice. Road trip by all clients. Yeah, I gotta see where everybody is kind of. So far, a lot of people are in Florida, New York. I have quite a few in Ohio and quite a few in Chicago. So I'm like, well, and you know, the Detroit, they're here, so they see me. So, oh yeah, I need to come to Toronto. I haven't been there in a while. But yeah, I do want to try and do some traveling. So I have to plan my life first, and I do everything in my iPad. So that'll be a video you guys will see Friday. If not Friday evening, you'll see it Saturday morning. I'm going to be uploading videos Monday and Friday, and live as usual on Wednesdays. It's actually easier for me to be live on Instagram in the evenings. So it's hard for me to be live on YouTube in the evenings because I don't know why. But I am going to hang it up, guys. Check on my clients. And yeah. Thumbs this video up if this meal prep was awesome. See, my meal prep is done. It's all done. See, it's beautiful. I should make this my screenshot. Is that what I should do? Should make that my screenshot for this video. But yeah, meal prep is all done. And have an awesome day, guys. I love you guys. I love you. My viewership is starting to get pretty big lately. I gotta find an evening, but it's just easier on Instagram. So enjoy you guys' day at work. Please try to stay stress-free. If you did not meal prep today, don't fret. There's always tomorrow. Just don't die. And I love you guys. Bye.